Good morning, ma'am.
Hi, good morning, Vishal. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, ma'am.
Yes, I hope the network is good enough because I've been taking classes since morning, so there is no issue today with the network from my end.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Your last session was not up to the mark, so I'm in
Yes,
good network.
yes. Okay, so Vishal, you are in the car, you're going for work?
No, no, ma'am. At my home, some network issue. That's why I'm outside.
Okay,
That's why I'm
okay,
using my car.
okay. So, how is the weather today in your city?
No, it's very cold, ma'am.
Very cold. What's the temperature?
We can say ma'am, temperature at 7 degree and 8 degree
7 to
approximately.
8 degrees. Yes, it is quite cold. Okay. So, Vishal, have you gone through the topic notes?
Yes, ma'am. I have gone through topping notes.
Okay, so it is about recalling a funny incident. Okay, so do
Yes,
you
ma'am.
have
Yes, ma'am.
any, so do you
So I
have
would like
any
to share
funny?
my two funny story with you.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. First one is when I was child, and second one is when I was in my training period, police training period.
Okay.
So first of all, I would like to tell you, I live basically I am born and bottom Mandsaur, and
Yes.
my home is at the bank of the river.
Okay.
So my friend and I used to go to used to cross the river whenever I get some time, like we can say Sunday, every Sunday.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So we, my friends and I used to go to cross the river, but on other side the river, a big garden, and there are lots of trees, fruits tree like guava, mangoes, and ripe mangoes.
Okay.
So we used to think that we have to enter this garden once,
Okay.
and one day we decided that we have to enter this garden next Sunday.
Uh-huh.
So early morning we reached the at the bank of the river, and then my two friends and I crossed the river,
Mm-hmm.
and then we reached at the garden, and we
You what?
saw,
You reached at the garden. Okay, so you crossed the river.
yes, after crossing
Okay.
the river we reached at the garden.
Mm-hmm.
Then we saw around, but nobody was there, and we entered the garden
Okay.
for plucking mangoes and guavas.
So there was no gardener or somebody there who was manning the garden.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's why I'm timing decided early morning. You can say 6 o'clock,
Okay.
6 to
Okay.
7 o'clock.
Okay.
So when we reached there, so we saw around, but nobody was there, and we entered the garden. And we went to three friends, my two friends and I. So
Okay.
I and my friends climbed the tree, and my one friend is under the tree, and
One friend.
around the tree, and we
Okay.
both are climbed the tree,
Okay.
and we were plucking the mangoes, and my friend one is collecting the mangoes.
The one who was
So
standing down was collecting the mangoes.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And
Okay.
we were plucking the mangoes, and after 5 minutes, my friend shouted that
Okay.
gardener is coming,
Okay.
and then he flee from the spot,
Hmm.
and we both
Okay.
are get down from the tree, and we both are also flee from
Both
the
got
spot.
down from the tree. We both got down from the tree.
We
I
both
got
got
down.
down, okay, ma'am, okay. And then we also run away from the spot,
We ran away.
but unfortunately we ran away the same direction, in which direction from the gardener was coming.
Oh, okay.
They they caught us,
Okay.
and
So
then
they caught that gardener caught you.
yes, sir, the gardener caught us, and then they scolded and they slapped us, and then asked me, "Where do you live?" And then I
Asked.
told,
Okay. He asked you that where do you live?
"Yes, ma'am." Then I told him I live in across the river, at the bank of the river, and
Okay.
then he asked my father's name, and then I told my father's name. He told, "I know your father. I knew your father," and then they called my father, and then my father came there, and they also scolded me.
They scolded you.
Yes, ma'am. They also scolded me, and
Okay.
then we leave from there. So this is the funny story. And whenever we meet my friends, whenever we meet, so when we recalling that we laugh at a lot.
Okay. So you always recollect that story and laugh about it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So yes, I think. And how old were you at that time?
My age, ma'am, 11 to 12 years at that
11, you
time.
were quite young,
Yes.
yeah. So I think
I'm
that
a
is
good
the time
swimmer,
to
ma'am.
do all the notorious things.
Ma'am, I'm a good swimmer, ma'am.
You're a good swimmer. Okay, so from whom did you learn swimming? Who
My
taught you?
father, ma'am.
Oh, your father.
My
Okay.
father.
So you
Because my
learned the river itself, or you all used to go somewhere at a specific place?
no, ma'am. In the river, because my house is at the bank of the river, so that's why we usually go to
You
river
all
with my father. So that's why I'm trained. My father
So
trained me.
that must be a fun time, right? Because river is like something naturally flowing, and learning in that
Yes,
that must have been a good experience.
them yes. I have you heard
Okay.
about a temple, Pashupatinath temple. It is a very famous temple in the bank of the Shivna.
Yes, Pashupatinath.
In the Asia, when we talk about in Asia, this is the biggest statue and
Yes,
Ashtmukhi. And when we talk about in one more Pashupatinath temple in Nepal, Kathmandu. But this is a
yes.
small statue, but this is very biggest statue.
Okay. Yeah, Pashupatinath. That's what I was thinking. That I have been to Pashupatinath, but I didn't see the biggest statue over there. So you are saying that's a different one.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. So that's amazing. And then very close to you have told me this before as well, but is it very close? Your house is very close to the temple?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You can say 200 meters.
Oh, 200 meters. That's quite less. Fine. So there must be a good experience, right, in your childhood, the river nearby and the temple nearby. So I'm sure you have a lot more stories to share. So can I just know about your the police department story as well, which you were just about to share?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
And
Uh,
before you start, Vishal, I want you to tell me this story a little more with more expressions. Okay? Try
okay,
doing
okay.
that with more expressions. You are saying very well. There is not a problem in that. You are saying it slowly. Your pace is fine. Okay? Just here and there, the mistakes are happening with your tenses, especially with the tenses. But that's okay. Just try to be more expressive now this time.
Okay, okay.
Okay? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. First of all, I would like to tell you, ma'am, I have done my training in
Yeah.
2016 in Gwalior.
Okay. Okay.
So when we reached there, so we face a lots of problem. Like every PTS has its own protocol.
Mhm.
And in history, we will use PTS word. PTS means Police Training School.
Okay. BTS.
PTS.
Okay.
So I know you know, but I will upload this video on YouTube. So that's why I'm telling you full form of PTS.
No, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah.
When we reached
And
there, so we first
sharing it with everybody.
yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. When we reached there, so ma'am, we faced lots of problem. Like every PTS has its own protocol, like the rules and regulation. So we can't break any rules and regulation. And
Okay.
our batch is 2006. We went there 2016, and this is the biggest batch. 2000 recruits reached there for all over the MP,
Okay. From all over the MP. Okay.
from all over the MP. And this is very difficult task to remember all the recruits' names. So that's why every PTS provide us a chest number.
Okay.
Chest number means suppose my name is Vishal, but he gave me a number. My number is 99 at that time.
Okay. Okay.
So they don't call me Vishal, they call me 99. So I stand on my hand. So
I raise my hand. Yeah.
I raise my hand, and every time we have to wear this without chest number. We can't do it anything. Like if we are coming outside my peric,
Mm-hmm.
so I this is a compulsory to have to wear a chest number
Okay.
because the whole surveillance. My PTS is whole surveillance. There are lots of CCTV cameras, so the whole
Yeah.
PTS is under the surveillance.
Okay, surveillance.
So, ma'am, everything was going on very well, but after 2 to 3 months,
And
at the
how
mid,
long the duration of the training was? For how long?
from 13 months, 13 months.
13 months. Okay. So almost like more than a year.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Training period is very good, ma'am.
I'm sure
Yes,
13 months of training, vigorous training, right? That's why you are there where you are.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
First or second month we face lots of problem, but after 2 months we habitual all the condition and weathers and all these things. So we enjoy a lot of it there. But yes, I come to my point. After 2 to 3 months, ma'am, after dinner, you can say at 10 o'clock, our trainer came and they called all the recruits, 2,000 recruits, and then they follow out 5 recruits for punishment.
Okay.
And he called my name. In 99, you have to follow out. I also shocked because I did not do anything.
Yeah.
And the fourth person is also, and the five also standing in front of 2,000 people. And
Must
then
be embarrassing also that time. Must be embarrassing that what did you do and you didn't do anything till that time.
no, I did not do anything, but I am also shocked. Why are our trainer?
Shocked.
Yes, ma'am. So, and then they told us you have to run 2 kilometers within 6 minutes.
Okay.
So this is very difficult task. After dinner, this is very difficult task, ma'am.
Yes.
If we don't talk about in the morning, so we can run, but when we talk about after dinner, it is very difficult task. And then they called if you didn't come in timing, so you have to go one more time 2 kilometers.
Okay.
So unfortunately, I and my friends didn't come in the right time. So
On time. So they all didn't come on time.
yes, so we ran one more time. So my condition was very bad and vomiting and this type things happened at the time because after dinner it is very difficult.
I'm sure.
And then our trainer told us that don't break any rules and regulation next time. Otherwise, you will be punished more and more. And but I also at that time my condition is not, sir. I asked and sir, what happened? I entered my very
So you
and
didn't
then
ask.
because my condition was not good. After
Okay.
4 kilometers in the 12 minutes, and next day I go to my CCTV cameras room and I try to search because okay, what happened? What is the reason behind this? So the reason was that the 5 recruits jumped from the walls because he have to go to watch the movie. So he decided break the rule and jumped from the wall and out of the premises of the PTS. And
But
he
you were
wear a chest number.
not a part of it.
Yes, ma'am, I'm not part of this, but we can't come out without chest number. So the 5 members, 5 recruits wear the chest number, and one chest number is 66, but mine is 99. So he wore the upside down the chest number.
Oh,
So
purposely
that's
he
why,
did that.
yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. That's why this is the problem. And then
Right.
and the 66 number is also my best friend. But
Okay.
unfortunately, by mistake, he wore upside down. And then I asked, what did you do? I don't know. You are my best friend. I did not do this type of activities. So then, and whenever we meet both friends, we laugh at this
Laugh.
incident because my condition was very bad. But when we meet at this time, so this is very funny story. And that time, this is very
Serious
bad story,
story. Yeah,
serious
yeah.
story for me.
But did you go to your senior and you actually clarified that it was not you, or you didn't
No,
do
ma'am.
that?
No, because this is my best friend, so that's why I'm not do this. And I also punish him well, so that's why I'm not do.
Okay, but you definitely tasted the punishment like very well because after the dinner you had to run. So I'm sure now you and your friends laugh about it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. He called me all the time 66 because my number is 99.
Okay,
So
that's
this is the
nice.
funny story.
I'm sure. Yeah, it's actually a serious story which turned into a funny story because he turned out to be your best friend.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, serious story.
Okay. That's actually
Yes,
and
ma'am. Yes.
it's good to know that such things happen, and then what all you all go through. I'm sure there is vigorous trainings for the police at your BTS. So yeah, thank you for sharing the funny story. It really it actually I was completely engrossed in your story, more than understanding any mistakes are happening. I was engrossed in your story. Then what happened? So good. I think the
Yes.
second story what was more expressive as well. If you compare the first two, yes, both the stories were told very nicely, and just the expressions can increase, Vishal, because now you are actually getting better with every session, which I'm starting to observe that you are getting better. I can see the efforts you are putting in. Yeah.
Yes,
So
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
yes, that's very good. Just now the expressions can start building up. You can give more expressions, more smile, and you can also you can actually use your tone as well very well. When you're telling something serious, just go a little slow. Okay, your pace can decrease, but at the same time when you're telling something which is exciting, your volume can increase, so you can start working on your voice modulation as well simultaneously.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And it's good that if you have the YouTube channel, you should share such stories with your audience as well. I'm sure everybody will enjoy listening to your personal stories, that what all you have been through. I'm sure this you have many more stories to share, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, so do you have anything else to ask?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. It's okay.
Okay, great, great. So, yes, amazing to know about your stories, and we could not discuss the more notes, more questions. So, go through the questions as well, and go through the vocabulary of the day, which is related to the topic, and you can increase your
Ma'am,
vocabulary by making sentences on it.
ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
Vikas?
yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can we use the giggle word? Say we use laugh at. So we can use
Yeah.
giggle plus it. Giggle
No,
it.
so we giggle it. No, no. So you will say we all giggled about it. So now, if you're remembering your episode that you got the punishment. So whenever we friends meet together, we giggle about it,
Giggle
or
about.
he giggled. Yeah. So or when I was getting a punishment, the other person was giggling. Okay. So
Okay.
that means they were laughing hidingly.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So yes, you can, or you can also say that it was we were amused, they were all amused to see that I got the punishment. So there are many other synonyms for laughing you can find out, and also make sentences on it to practice it.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay. Yes. So yes, Vishal, thank you so much again, and have a great day ahead. It was nice talking to you as always.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Bye, ma'am. Have a nice day, ma'am.
Yeah, take care. Bye bye.